Ladies, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
How much fun was it for you guys to do this film, despite all of the COVID craziness of everything that was going on for the last couple of years?
I mean, we had a great time shooting the movie still. We went to all these beautiful locations. And for me, I got to play this insane character and just be like completely like unleashed, unhinged, and, hunting, Go for a hunt.
Yeah.
Hunt.
Yeah. Was it nice to go from the sweet, lovely nature of Mantis to something like
I mean,
this?
it's a dream, I think, for an actor to get to do that, and to surprise the audience and to so different sides of who you are also.
And you're back as White Widow. Where do we find her? What did they say to you in between Fallout and this one as to her trajectory?
I think they wanted the stakes to be higher for everybody in this movie, which is, I think, why the enemy is so kind of something that I think has tapped in and sort of, when they conceived of it a few years ago, now is more relevant than ever. And so I think they wanted everybody to be feeling the weight of that. And for me, I just always try to think about the fact that somebody that's genuinely running that kind of operation, even though you meet her at all these parties and she seems so together, I think, to me, I really wanted, in the 3 years since we last saw her, for her to feel a lot more unstable, and which is why I had very red eyes in it. And although I don't know, did you notice that they're so red? I put some drops in.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I noticed that because there is like one particular sentence you say, and it's so chilling, and your eyes, they feel like they're gonna explode. Actually,
I know. I think
pretty cool.
I think all the characters at one point look like they're going to explode, which I think is the point. But yeah, and her hair all grown out and messy, rather than before it was like very tongued and very done and very neat. And so I just wanted the stress of it to be getting to her, basically, which is why she snaps a bit.
Yeah,
so that was fun.
Tom is very much doing the kind of wants to do everything for real, and all of the kind of genuine nature, so that it creates an amazing experience for audiences on screen. Tell me about the alleyway sequence, because that's a small space. So how did you...
Only Pom could have done that.
How did you guys do that? Because it's you and Tom. I mean, you are in that space together.
I mean, it was amazing, but it was very difficult and very technical because it was so narrow, It was like basically this. So what can you do with the fight movements, But, it's so interesting with to work with Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise because... it's not just about the fight choreography. It's not just about beautiful movements. It's about characters. So sometimes, of course, it's really cool to throw a high kick or like to just go wild with the fights, with the hits. But what is very interesting is like the moments in between, It's like when both characters are exhausted, when, I walk towards him slowly, or when he's on the ground and he's gonna go back to fight, It's like the exhaustion, and the connection between the two characters. And so I think it's what makes Mission Impossible fights so amazing, because it's about character, it's about behavior, and not just about the cool movements,
Yeah, and this is a rare example of a franchise where they've set up part one and part two. Or you obviously know what's going to happen, but how excited should audiences be for part two? Because obviously they've spoke about this is Tom's kind of final hurrah. He's been doing this for nearly 30 years as Ethan Hunt.
Insane when you say it that way. 30 years is crazy. It's so good.
And he's still going. I mean, he's a formidable character.
It gets stronger and stronger and cooler. It's amazing.
I think this movie is actually the best Mission Impossible movie of the franchise. So, I'm very proud to be a part of it.
It's so good, I have to say. I thought Fallout was good, but this is
mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
I saw the movie and I couldn't speak for a few minutes after. I was like, oh my God, what happened? What a ride. And when you think that the motorcycle cliff jump is going to be the craziest thing of the movie, of course it's crazy and mind-blowing, but the rest, there's so many scenes that are incredible.
Look forward to part two, I have to say. Ladies, thank you so much for your time. Pleasure.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey You Guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!